It's your boy Sugar Baby K, and we locked in with Classic Khalees.
With the 46th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select KJ Hamler.
McSorley from the goal line, slant, and there's Hamler, the speedy freshman. They'll never catch him. KJ Hamler, touchdown! Welcome to college football.
I've been on top for a while. NASA ship to the moon. Fast car make gon' vroom vroom. Take it to the boom boom room. I'm a visionary. I got insecurity. Bought a big patty with a brand new wrist set it. Inside the new Maybach coupe, peanut butter jelly. I'ma slide in the road, slide in the lamb, slide in the Benz. Been working on my confidence and respect. I get a lot of it. I don't ever mean to contradict. If it's up, then it's up with us. Tryna pour another cup with us. Need my brother sit mud with me. He and my jet in the wind, I set up the wind. My dog just caught another body, now he pop his and his again. Caught his ass slipping at the cul-de-sac, sliding on the ops.
Without looking at the clock, what would you say the time is to the exact minute?
Right now.
Yes.
11:15.
Oh, you sweet! Dog! You sweet! Okay. If you could close one fast food restaurant due to disgusting food, what restaurant would you pick?
Sonic.
What's the most difficult route on the route tree?
Ooh. A post corner. Because it's a double move, so it's like a lot of people can flip their hips certain ways, to move a guy. It just depends on the leverage of the corner, so like in certain situations you might have to convert it to a different route, but post corner probably hard.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I really like to draw. I like to draw a little bit. I like cartoons and stuff. And if I ain't playing the game, then chilling with my guys.
What do you like to draw, and what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
I draw like little Looney Tunes and stuff. When I was younger, I used to draw a lot more better. And, my favorite cartoon character was probably Bugs Bunny. That's my guy.
Favorite video game?
Ooh, the Duty. Call of Duty.
Favorite athlete growing up?
Oh man, it was for sure Mike Vick. Just because, I think Mike Vick was just all around, talent. Besides all the negative stuff that happened to him, he's still probably one of my favorite players of all time.
Some of his characteristics, do you see those in yourself?
Yeah, I think, Mike Vick being the person he is, it's just really a dog mentality for real. So, just watching his film and how he played and how he put the team on his back whenever he needs to. And, all the time the team can rely on him. So, I feel like with me, in certain games, in certain situations, I feel like I'm the guy to lean on, I'm the guy to come to in them tight squeezes in the game. So I feel like I can make a big play anytime.
Something that you can eat for a week straight.
Something I can eat for a week straight. Hibachi. Benny Hine.
If you could teach anything besides football, what would you teach?
I for sure teach boxing. I always wanted to box. Like my dad never let me box, so I always had an interest in that.
Last question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
All throughout high school and your collegiate career, you've worn the number 1. What's the significance behind that number?
Wearing number 1 was really one of my best friends got killed going into my freshman year. So, and he looked up to me. I was like his big brother, and just he wore that number. So I wore it in high school as well. But for them to give me number 1 was an honor. And I'm glad I could wear number 1 just in his honor. So that was probably the main reason why I wore it.
What made you transfer from St. Mary's to IMG?
Me transferring from St. Mary's to IMG, it was really a business decision. At times where I wanted to be better. I wanted to be better for myself. So I went down there not to get more scholarships or nothing like that. I went down there basically to prepare for college, get get ready for the next level, and get used to being away from home. You know, when you go to college, a lot of people get homesick, and I know I wasn't going to stay at home, so just basically doing that just to get a feel for like being on my own and growing up a little bit.
You said to prepare you for college. What was your experience like at Penn State?
Penn State, you had some ups and some downs at Penn State, but you know, I think just being around, you know, everybody there, all the teammates there, it really made a big difference. So just being around those guys, having fun with them, they made everything fun, even when times was hard. So it was a blessing though. So I appreciate Coach Franklin and all the coaching staff and all my teammates. You
were a junior, correct? Do you plan on going back to school to pursue your degree?
Yeah, I got to get that piece of paper. My mom and dad on me about that, so I'm gonna get it.
What was your major in college?
I was journalism, and then I was a minor in computer science.
Is there anything specific that you wanted to do with that degree, like outside of football?
You know, journalism, I really use my personality a lot. You know, I think I have a unique personality. You know, I can relate to a lot of people. I make people laugh all the time. So I really thought, you know, journalism was good for me because I like being in front of the camera. So that was probably my main reason.
So this kind of follows up with the question. Outside of football, do you have any entrepreneur endeavors?
I think a little bit. Like I always want to, like, you know, own my own business and all that type of stuff. You know, but it's just like getting to the platform where I can, you know, do some of that stuff as well. So just working towards that. You know, now that I have a bigger platform than I did in college, I can use some of that just, you know, to give back. You know, to people who didn't have opportunities like I did growing up in high school. So, you know, I always had dreams for that.
And over your collegiate career, what lessons did you learn that you'll carry with you into the NFL?
Man, over college, I really learned to be early to everything. Always be organized. Yeah, always be early and be organized. That's probably the main two things, because now, like, you always got to be like 10 minutes early to everything. Because if you're 5 minutes early, you're late. If you're on time, you're late. So it's like, you know, always be early to everything.
Who has inspired you as an athlete?
Man, for sure my dad. You know, my dad pushed me to levels I couldn't even tell you about. From, you know, being my father to being my coach to, you know, me waking up at 6 a.m. at 4 years old just to work out. So, but he pushed me to where I'm at today. So I really appreciate my dad.
So what made you choose football? Like, where was the turning point where you realized that I could really be great in this sport?
Oh man, I remember when I think it was my first offer in high school. I got it my freshman year, going into my sophomore year. I got Toledo, and then I got Michigan State. So that kind of like put me on the map a little bit. And you know, I didn't know what a scholarship was at the time. But, you know, when I first got it, I just understood that, you know, this is a chance my parents wouldn't have to pay for college. I could go in there and play ball as well. So I think that was the time.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
Yeah, I played lacrosse, I ran track, and I played a little bit of basketball. I ain't a hooper for it. I don't hoop for it.
If you didn't play football, what sport would you choose to play?
I probably would have been a track athlete.
Okay. What was that 400 time?
Whoa. We're not going nowhere past 200.
Okay, what was the 200 time then?
I was running 21.7.
Okay, you smooth.
Junior year, high school.
So you basically say if you kept running, you could have been pro.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get to college by, you know, a little 100, 200, you know, 10-4 and 100 junior year. Ain't nothing.
So this follows up. If football was canceled this year, would you consider training for the 2021 Olympics?
It would take me a while. I would. If I could, I would. Because, like, that's a different type of in shape you got to be. It's different from football and track. So I would have to, you know, lose a couple pounds, get my strength back a little bit in my legs for track. Because track strength and football strength are two different things.
How has the ability to communicate with your teammates on the field translated your communication skills off the field?
It's easy for me. Like, I really, you know, I get along with people a lot. So just, you know, always talking to them, making them laugh. You know, always hearing their point of view. You know, and especially if they older than me, I always listen to the OGs. And you know, just always, I like to be a sponge. I like to soak up knowledge and just learn from a lot of people and what they have to say, and just get different ideas and perspectives.
Tell me one football memory you'll never forget. Describe what you felt in this exact moment to me.
It was last year versus Michigan on whiteout, and we had to get a first down to end the game, and they put the ball in my hands. We had to get like 3 yards, and I ran up the middle and I got it, and I kind of stumbled on the ground. I kind of like fell to the ground a little bit. I was kind of banged up, and all I hear is the crowd just yelling my name, and it was just the most surreal moment of ever I played football.
Who's your favorite athlete outside of football?
Favorite athlete outside of football? Money Mayweather.
Why Money Mayweather?
He bought his bread, and he don't lose. Like, you know, it comes to a mentality like it's either you like to win or you hate to lose. And that's really a big difference. You know, I hate to lose. That's, you know, you can like to win, that's cool, but I hate losing. So like, I think that mindset just goes, and you know, I get that from him a little bit as well.
Do you have a mentor?
Yep, my mentor Reggie Wins. I think he coaches at South A&T right now. But he's my mentor. Like, he's done everything for me. The reason I'm here, from the bus tours to all the camps he took me to. You know, he's like my second dad.
And how important was it for you to have him?
Very important. I probably wouldn't be in the situation I am today without him, because you know, he really showed me the ropes and gave me the opportunities, and I took advantage of everything. So. You know, he really showed me how to do things, how to conduct myself as a man, and you know, just how to play ball.
Do you see yourself being a mentor in the future for the youth?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's most definitely a good thing to give back to people younger than you who also look up to you. You know, I think I got a lot of people like that in Pontiac right now, a lot of kids like that. So, you know, just giving back and just helping them, and you know, always being by their side when they need it. Probably the best thing.
Are you currently mentoring somebody, or no?
I don't really mentor, but this dude right here a little bit. But he really this probably been my solid man since we was 6 years old, and he ain't never did me wrong.
So we're gonna play a game. It's called Build the Perfect Wide Receiver. But you cannot use the same wide receiver more than once, and you can only use yourself once.
I can only use myself once?
Yeah. So every question I ask, you cannot use them more than once.
So do I have to use myself, though?
You don't have to use yourself. No. If you could build the perfect wide receiver, they would have the hands of
Larry Fitz.
the footwork of
Hold on. Just footwork, like we were talking route running?
route running.
Ooh. Give me digs. Definitely.
They would have the quickness of
Tavon.
they would have the speed of
D-Jack.
leaping ability of
Julio.
the brain of
Steve Smith.
and the toughness of
Awesome said toughness, Steve Smith. Dang. I didn't know you was coming with that one. Oh, man. I want to flip it. Oh, okay. Toughness of... I can't use the same. Me. Straight up.